What's up, guys? We are here with the Northeast Powered Trip. Pete, Tommy, and Ed the Ref. What's going on?
Yo!
And if you guys have been following along with the interviews, you've seen Pete, you see Tani. This is the first time Ed's been on.
What's up?
What's up?
You forgot the hat part of the team.
Oh, yeah, what the hell?
Camera guy.
There we go.
I know. I'm sorry! That's what I Blake meant down.
What kind of catch was that?
Sorry, we're a little behind on AEW while we're doing this. So
All good, all good. Tommy, what belt is that?
we're being marks while people watch us.
This is the All for Tommy Championship. This is my belt.
That's your belt.
This is also
my custom made title with my name on it. And that's my ROH title. These are all my belts.
No, it's a fucking mark. He also has the North American title and the Europeans over here.
I also have a world heavy. You saw my belt last time. I have another world heavyweight title. I have a spinner belt.
We got belts for days.
So is this a sign of things to come? The trio here.
Yeah.
Holding all the damn belts.
I work midnights. You don't have a job right now. What's your excuse?
I'm essential.
I'm essential too.
Hey, essential, yeah.
Hashtag essential worker.
Yeah.
Essential.
Wait, Pete, you're not essential?
No, I get paid to do nothing.
I remember when that was the thing. And then everybody went back to work. What's up, John? NXT has been a great show tonight. I haven't been watching any of the shows.
We're a little behind. We're gonna watch that next.
No fucking spoilers!
We're only 38 minutes into the show. No, it's frozen.
It freezes.
It freezes after like so many minutes. It's weird.
Oh, by the way, are we frozen? No, we're not. Okay, we're good. After last night's, I'm a little worried, but it seems like we're good.
Normally I have a second phone on to read the comments and stuff, but we're using my phone right now.
Camera guy, where's the comments? Let's go. Camera guy, we need the comments. You can't read them all.
There's not that many pouring in at the moment. So you guys are known as the Northeast Power Trip.
Yes.
East.
Northeast, and that's because you guys all came up through GTS together, correct?
Yes. East.
Who came up with the name?
Is that me?
It was common. I think it was either me or the combination of both.
I'm just trying to think.
I don't know. How do we come up with a name?
How do we come up with a name? I stole the name from Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin in 2001 because he was a two-man power trip. And then, because we're from the Northeast, and we are
So we started teaming on GTS a lot more in the second warehouse, and we wanted to legitimize ourselves and not just be, Salami and Corvus or Salami Strong Style, or whatever. We wanted to be, it's a legitimate team, so we came up with a name, or he came up with a name. And I like it.
Wasn't that name used, though, at least once? I remember hearing that, Salami Strong Style.
Salami Strong Style was used in the original warehouse. It was me, him, and Bonifer, but it only lasted very, very short amount of time.
3 weeks. Yeah, or we all.
Because me and Bonifer were tag champions. I forgot who we lost them to, and whatever. Probably the fucking Squad City.
It was Squad City, I think.
And then.
Where's Bale to fact check that? Kids always fact checking shit. Where is he?
I think he's off playing video games.
What a piece of shit. What a fucking fake Irishman.
Fake Irishman? Yeah, fake. Yeah, well, hey. I mean, all of you guys have, like, the Irish background, it seems. Or the Italian,
Tyler's full Italian. He's not he's nothing like us.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Irish.
There's nothing.
But with a last name like I got, which we're not going to disclose, which everyone probably reveals already because he's fucking weird.
Yes, Salami is very Italian.
I know.
So if you can't see Tommy, that's because Pete just put a can in front of him.
Fuck.
That's because
I thought that was his head.
He's a terrible tag team partner. That's why.
I'm like, I put it here. I thought that was his head the whole time. I'm like,
I'm such an idiot.
Nice.
Yeah, this is how it starts. All right.
in. Oh, shit.
We're passing off the championships to the camera guy.
Camera guy. That's so much easier.
I thought you were giving him all the ed over there.
Oh my.
Give him all the.
Shit.
Huh?
Our camera guy, aka Little Eyes Ed, former referee on GTS when we're in a pinch.
Hey, how many referees do you guys have?
On GTS, anybody's a fucking referee.
Pretty much.
I think we have 4 now. Like, official.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. Wow.
Hey, we know both of them.
Pete, have you ever faced Bonifer? I'm pretty sure you have at one point.
Yeah. Yes.
Too many times.
I think I wrestled him twice.
Remember that match you guys had? Like,
And we shot on each other.
yeah. So, full disclosure, we were waiting for fucking Duhop during the second Regal Rumble, and we were waiting for him to show up. So, in midst of filming the Regal Rumble, we cut and filmed a whole fucking episode of GTS, 2 episodes, because we were waiting for Duhop to come to actually finish the Regal Rumble. So, in those 2 episodes of filming GTS, I think I wrestled the Mark and Philly Mike Swanson, and he wrestled, I think, Yankee TDM, some kid I don't remember, and Bonifer.
Yankee
And for some
his name
reason,
it was Joe. He had a fucking harp on his ass. That's how I fucking
whatever. Pete did his combo in the corner, and Bonifer thought Pete shot on him. So Bonifer got up and like headbutted fucking.
He shot headbutt me about 8 times.
Yeah.
And then kicked me in the face.
How did that feel?
So.
He said, "How did that feel?"
Not fun. If you watch the most recent match that I've had.
Look, his fucking thing is orange now because he's the FTW champion.
God damn it.
Is he main event already?
He looks like a fucking 70s.
Did you guys ever find out why Duhop was actually late for that?
Just kidding.
I probably something to do
Oh, his son.
with Enzo.
Enzo.
Enzo. It's Enzo.
Ow.
Enzo Amore?
What's that for?
Who won? Who won what? That match or who won? Oh, he's probably talking about who won between you and Bonifer.
I think
Duhop won that. That's why we were waiting for him, because we needed to finish the match. And he was entrant number 30. And then he won because he tossed out Matt Castle.
Because it was for the belt and the warehouse.
And control like RWA and all that.
I think they're referring to.
I think I was the last person he tossed out. Me and Castle were the last 2 he tossed out, and I was still kind of like a heel. So I came in bitching, and I caught a Duhop out.
You and Bonifer, who won that one? I think was what they're referring to.
Oh, who won between me and Bonifer?
During that match?
During that match? Joe, what's his face?
The harp guy won, yeah.
Joe, the harp guy.
Whoever the guy we don't remember is won that match.
He won that match. Like we literally did rock, paper, scissors before the match.
He won.
And they were like, yeah, just pick whoever to go over. And I didn't want to be a schmuck, but like, haha, I have the most time here. I'm going over it. So I was like, let's do rock, paper, scissors. And I lost. I was the first one out of rock, paper, scissors. I was like, fuck, I want to do this over again.
Like harp as in like a harp?
Like the instrument.
Okay.
Yeah. What other harp would there be?
Like a harpoon gun.
A harpoon.
Price for third?
Shut no up. Just keep reading the comments over there. Don't make funny. What are you doing?
He's terrible. You're a terrible cameraman.
We asked politely. We can't say anything.
He gets questions. Why me?
Because why we pay you to do nothing?
You don't pay me at all.
Steven gets paid.
You're supposed to pay.
No, you were paying.
I'm supposed to get all of your wallets.
First of all, you're not going into my wallet. Second of all, you two are the essential workers. All right? Y'all make the most money out of the 3 of us.
Bullshit with your extra $600 a week.
Disclosure. Shut the fuck up. All right?
Who would? This is a question from me. Who would win in a triple threat between the 3 of you?
He's out first automatically.
He doesn't fucking wrestle.
He doesn't wrestle. He takes the worst bumps ever.
If me and P are having a shoot fight, I don't know. I think it's fair. They think me. Wow.
I think him too.
Probably because of my weight, because I would come to the point where either I would just lay on top of Pete or choke him out.
No, Pete can't fight.
Well, that's not true. I can fight. But like,
I love fighting.
I'll run out of breath real quick and he'll pull like a fucking Jason on me. And just,
Should have a.
If we're having
boxing
a professional wrestling match, unfortunately, I feel like because Mr. Fucking Popular over here, he'd always go over.
Okay, hold on. The very first time when I wrestled, Grim goes, Pete, you go over on Tommy. And I literally told him, why would I do that? It
Tell
makes no
him, not
sense.
told him.
I told him. I told him.
Is this when you did the first suicide back in that match?
I think so.
And you hit me in the nuts with
Yes.
concrete?
And he
And
said,
then you went on the top rope and barely did a fucking
yeah, it was
splash.
the absolute worst frog splash ever created in wrestling. And he goes, and I was like, it makes no sense for me to go over if this is what you're planning. And he goes, oh, you're right. I've only beaten you once. We wrestled like 5
No, you beat me. We've only wrestled one-on-one like twice, as far as I know. Because there was once in the second warehouse when I was a heel, and then you turned face, and you beat me.
Oh yeah. That was sterile.
So if it was a triple threat, I feel like Ed would be like you said, he would be out. No offense, Ed.
Not first, no doubt.
And then he would probably call the rest of your guys' match, right?
That would
Take over
that would make the most sense.
It's just
Give him a ref shirt.
have it in the
Makes
back
sense.
pocket. So what is it like to ref a match in GTS? Because I mean, there's like no rules, right? Half the
Yeah,
time.
it's very hectic because like they'll be screaming at me like, "Yo, like get him out the corner," and I'll just be like, "There's no rules in GTS. Like,
There's rules now though.
is there rules now? I haven't been back in
Very
a while."
rarely.
And the ref has fucked up a few finishes.
Yeah, I have.
It's on camera.
I fucked up a couple times.
The biggest fuck up if you watch War for the Warehouse.
The biggest fuck up was War for the Warehouse. We had to cut because I was like 1, 2, and I just stopped because I thought Pete was supposed to kick out.
I was supposed to go, but you just have to keep counting.
No, you.
Oh,
no,
no,
that was
someone-
that was
That
the
was,
finish.
that was the finish.
Oh,
Grim
yeah.
did the splash on the chair. And it was
Yeah.
perfect. 1, 2. I just stopped counting, and they were like, and then I did the 3, and then Grim was like, "What the fuck?"
Grim put down on you.
And then we did it again. Grim did the splash, and he hurt his fucking elbow on the chair, and
And then he blamed him.
and he won't let me live it down. He'll still tell me to this day because I still hate you for that. He goes, "My arm still hurts because of that." I was like, "Dude."
So I can only imagine how it must be to be like finishing a match and then having the referees the reason why you had to cut, and then you had to do the whole goddamn thing again.
You had to do the whole spot over again. Yeah, it's not fun.
It wasn't okay. First of all, you weren't the one having a fucking 400-something pound man jump on you 5 times because somebody didn't go 1, 2, 3.
It was twice.
It's dude.
It
It was a lot. It hurt.
It's annoying when you have like inexperienced refs. Like I don't mean to like him, but I mean like people like no, I mean like because if you go to a fucking real show and like someone like fucking John Cone or whoever the fuck is repping your match is one thing. Like I wrestled Corey Dillinger on an SWF show, right? We told the fucking finish to Drax Mason. Drax Mason was our fucking referee because SWF sucked balls. We told him the finish of the fucking match. If you know the finish of the like, and we told him because we knew he was a shitty ref. So we do a spot where fucking Corey Dillinger like knocks me out with a punch, right? And it's supposed to be like a last minute kick out. So I fucking kick out. Not only does Drax count 3, but he calls for the bell. The fucking bell rings, and there's mad fucking confusion. Me and Corey Dillinger say, fuck that, and continue the match, which was only one more spot. It was a fucking reverse into an RKO, 1, 2, 3. And we told him the finish of the match was an RKO. And this jerk-off still counted 1, 2, 3, and almost fucked up the whole thing.
Drax
Pretty
Mason.
much did. It took the whole wind out of the match.
Well, I mean, were you expecting anything less from him though?
Absolutely not, but it's fucking annoying. You know, when there's one good ref on SWF and one shitty ref, and you get the shitty ref.
Oh yeah, you don't get the pick.
I had Sterling as my ref.
The only good ref that SWF has is Pat Savino.
Oh, SP's do.
Which one's that? I forget who SP is. Right. Okay, they're good. But I'm saying usually it's Pat Savino and then whatever jerk-off ref they have. Sterling, fucking Drax.
Anyone who wants to, Matt Wolf.
Okay.
Yeah, Yikes. Like, nope, that's not violent. That's
Like,
not
legitimately,
Whatever, I
the
get my
only
stupid
good
notes,
ref
guys.
on GTS has been Ed the Ref, and I don't know if you remember the guy. His name is Tinder Tom. But back in the yard days, he did like a weird thing. He was the referee for like a week, and then he revealed himself to be a heel. But he did like a really weird, like fucking Louisiana Bayou accent. He was like, "Skinny down one, down two," and that's how he would count. But he was a really good fucking ref because he was a legit indie worker.
I think there were so many of them at one point that it is kind of hard to keep track of. And then you would have you guys fight each other. Like Sterling fought a couple times.
Sterling's a terrible referee and
And
wrestler.
a wrestler. He smells like fucking cigarette smoke. You can smell his car from a mile away.
I would hate that.
It's not even a joke. And you can literally, you smell cigarettes just like huffing and puffing down the street. Like, oh, Sterling's here.
No joke. They all have a fucking smoking problem.
Yeah.
They all smoke cigarettes in
All
fucking
of them.
Jersey. Hog the other day, we were at the show with Hog, and he was just chain smoking.
Fucking lighting up every fucking minute. Like, dude, you really need a cigarette every fucking 5 minutes?
Well, screw it. Who would be the worst one? Who would you think is the worst one?
Worst
Sterling.
breath?
Worst
No,
ref
no,
or worst movie?
Worst smoker, yeah. Worst one that has
Yeah.
worst problem.
Really?
Yeah, I think any chance he got at GTS, he had a cigarette in his mouth. I would have to say Sterling.
I think if he could smoke on camera, he would.
He would.
Is it-
Smoke during the match.
I've heard stories. I've heard stories of some of them. I said I've heard stories of a couple of the guys having to smoke a lot and in between matches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand how they can do that and then
Kamikaze
do
smokes like a fucking chimney.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Kamikaze's famous for his Pepsis.
Yep. And
Pepsi.
it's not even like a liter, like it's like what it is.
No,
He buys like the extra
Like
large
this.
box.
Oh boy.
That's a 2 liter. That's not a 2 liter.
That's not it. He brings fucking 2 liters sometimes. An entire fucking 2 liter of Pepsi to fucking tapings. And it's done in like 5 minutes.
I mean, I can't speak because that would be me. I would do that too.
Yeah, onslaught with the Wawa iced tea.
Onslaught with the Wawa iced tea.
Yo, how about Wampus' iced tea? Do you remember that? How good that shit was?
It was like a one-time thing.
It was a one-time thing and I miss it.
What about Ulfric's barbecue?
Yo, Ulfric's barbecue.
Barbecue was lit.
Ulfric does a good barbecue.
What about
Wasn't
who
that
was?
during War for the Warehouse? Or that was the episode after War for the Warehouse, I
It
think.
was
That's the episode I turned heel. That specific episode I turned heel was when Ulfric was barbecuing. I remember that.
yeah, because it's in the background.
It's in the
And
background.
then we all
Exactly.
paused. And I'm like, who the fuck is this kid? His fucking little eyes head.
Also, as far as I remember, when I turned heel, we didn't tell Grim about that. That was a complete on-camera shoot.
Yo,
Oh, I gotta love it.
You didn't think you were going to be a good heel.
Because he didn't think I was gonna be a good heel. Then
that felt so real.
and then we had a legit fucking feud. I mean, nobody can ever be as good as his feud with fucking Peter Vlad, God forbid. But it was a good feud.
I mean, I can see it being a competition trying to get the best out of who you're with, which you got. Yeah, actually, the whole roster, right? That's what it is. You want to do the best you can do. But I want to. So, do you guys know your own records, like the win-loss records?
Absolutely not.
Yo, hold on. So it's funny. I used to record them, and I had the oddest win-loss record ever. I had I was like 47-22 for a while, and I just stopped doing it. And then I was like 21-7 against Grim for a year, and then I went on a 5-match losing streak against him.
Is
and I
he
had
talking
one
about our
since.
specific records against Grim or just in general?
No, in general. I had against Grim, and then I had my total.
I mean, I have no idea. I mean, I'd fucking pay somebody to go back and watch all those fucking videos because I'm not doing it.
Now
I think I got 5 wins. Whatever title wins I have, that's it.
You're a former YouTube champion. Shut the fuck up.
Aren't you a former loser belt title too, champion?
A couple times, yeah.
Couple.
Couple times hardcore champion. I mean,
Technically.
Freebird rule.
Technically, he's a tag team champion because Freebird ruled the Northeast Power Trip. He's with us.
We almost had him at one point.
Oh my God,
One
yeah,
of us got hurt.
Yeah, someone didn't
We
show
were
up.
sick or something, and then
They just didn't want it to
I
happen.
just didn't want it to happen. He's like, no. He said,
Who did you win the YouTube belt from?
It was the Christmas
Chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube belt went missing, and it was a Christmas miracle. And
As far as I know, I'm still the only person to ever retain the YouTube title in Christmas Chaos. Thank God.
Yes.
Yeah, or what was? I mean, there's a bunch of matches like that now. There's the foot brawls. There's the Easter thing.
Listen, the only good foot brawl is the original foot brawl. Every other foot brawl after that was terrible. But the original foot brawl with me, him, Manambo, Cletus, Matt Castle, I think it was Ollie and Jimmy. Fucking fantastic. Because it was legitimately fun. Jimmy fucking up spots.
Jimmy got shoot power bombed in the end zone
because he fucked
up a spot. Grim was like, "You stupid fucking idiot!" Smacks him as hard as he can, picks him up for a power bomb, and Jimmy's just like, "Okay," and just fucking goes down.
Yeah,
and just like he's just on the ground for the next 3 like.
Overselling for no
reason.
For
no. He's like, "Oh, it hurts."
Like to the point where Grim's like, "Get the fuck up! We gotta film the next scene."
I feel like a lot of Jimmy stuff is like that.
Yes.
I've made it openly clear he's my least favorite person on the show. That's not bullshit. That's not character. That's legit me to him. I do not like him.
There's been a lot of that over these last few interviews I've done. It's all stems from the same.
He just doesn't learn. You know what I mean? It's like
he should have seen the chat before.
You know the whole fucking the saying fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Jimmy's fooled us, and I wouldn't say us specifically.
He hasn't fooled us. He tries to get back in our good graces.
We give him. He gets chance after chance after chance after chance, and just continues to fuck up and disappoint. But I think everybody feels bad for him, and okay, we'll let you back, or it's okay, you said this. This is the third time you said this, but we'll let you off the hook again, and then it just fucking it never fixes itself. He never learns.
No, he's going to be the next SWF World Champion.
Oh my
god!
Isn't Dalton getting a push now in the indies scene right now?
To be honest, who the fuck knows? Because there's so much shit going on. So we're out of the loop, just like everybody else.
I know. I just joined a Facebook group, and turns out he was actually in it, promoting all of his crap and everything going on.
He's another one, Dalton. Like, I'm cool with him in person, but then I see how he acts online. It's like I never know if it. Exactly. I don't like that. Like I live in reality. Like, yes, we all have characters. My character is on screen. Like, Dalton never turns it off, and like you don't know. Like, and he acts like a douchebag, and like. It makes you want to punch him in the fucking face, and then when you react, you're like, "Oh, bro, I was just working you, bro. I was just working you." No,
everything
go fuck yourself. It's not a fucking word.
You have to do the Teddy Hart voice. It's like, I apologize. Thank the fans. He's such a Teddy Hart voice. Teddy Hart at ICW. He's like, "Yo, Teddy's watching ICW right now."
Oh my god.
He's like, "Yo, we're gonna get him booked." I was like, "What?"
He's a moron.
BTO. What's BTO?
BTO, I think, is Travone. I've never had any interactions with Travone. I know he's back now, but like
I haven't seen him since Grimania.
We saw him at Grimania, but he was very quiet with his friend there. But like, I only heard bad things about him when we first got on the show. Like, he legit was like trying to give our War for the Warehouse. That was our first pay-per-view. He was trying to give it away for free. And, like, I remember it being, like, a huge deal, like, and shit got involved. Like,
I forgot about that.
It's not my business to speak on. I know him and Graham are cool now, so, whatever.
I forgot about him, and I also forgot about the old paper screws that you guys used to do.
We got paid for those. This is the last time
No comment.
You think they'll end up going back to having to do that?
Absolutely not.
No.
No shit.
I guys just threw in the towel.
Oh shit.
You mean you don't want to talk about how we don't get paid on GTS?
Hey.
My name's not Kurt Bale.
Oh.
Here we go. Wow, look at the tongue, guys. Wow.
Well, since you brought it up.
Him.
Yeah.
You did say your mouth gets you in trouble a lot, so there you go.
Since I brought it up.
Oh,
Well,
Look at
that's
it.
actually been a lot of. I think there's one person that keeps bringing it up every single interview that I do. Is do you guys get paid?
No.
No. Why the hell not?
We haven't been paid since. Oh, we haven't been paid since what was the last pay-per-view? Succus Slam?
I don't know.
Solid Steel Series? One of those. The last pay-per-view that was on. And it didn't get many buys, but we somehow all still made $25.
Listen, we were all gonna get paid for the live event, which was okay with me.
Right.
And that's another reason I wanted Grim, not just for the payday, but like from day one, like especially when we got the first warehouse, like obviously we're a legitimate brand, you know, like we can become a big thing in fucking Jersey. Like the reason that Rob Fury and SWF was using Grim all the time because Grim people were coming to the shows
With their kids
to see Grim and to see the GTS matches. So Rob Fury was basically lining his pockets off of GTS,
literally.
you know, and like legit, it's fucked up, but like people would watch Grim's match and leave.
So he literally.
But Rob Fury already made all his money because everybody bought a fucking ticket, you know. But so then like I was like, dude, like why are you like I get it, you know, you're able to film your content and stuff, but like if you bite the bullet and you know jump over that hurdle, that next big thing to fucking do live events on your own, you can make the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, why break your back for somebody else?
His biggest issue is not having to move the ring and set it up.
But like, I'm hoping
promote.
once this Corona shit's over, you know, that we're still able to do that live event. I hope that the live event is successful so that it lights a fire under Grim to want to continue to do more. Because I feel like that is not only a way to help grow the show, but to help us grow as performers. Like, you know, and especially the guys that need crowd experience, the guys like the Justice DeVilles and fucking KBAs. The only way for them to get better and to get comfortable in front of a crowd is to wrestle in front of a crowd.
It's never gonna happen.
No shot.
That's awesome. I want to see GTS travel.
I don't think
that won't happen.
It definitely won't
Good
travel.
try,
I'll tell you that much.
You are the Northeast Power Trip. Bring it up Northeast.
We're like New Jersey Power Trip at this point.
We can't even get booked in fucking Brooklyn, and we live here.
We can't get booked in our own city.
That's what I'm saying. People don't take us seriously, and it's annoying, you know. And
because
like,
you're the YouTuber show, is that why?
They don't think we're trained and shit, and it's like I've seen worse people in the fucking rings and stuff.
Jenny.
I'm not gonna start. You know what I'm saying?
I just needed to bring the name up.
But it's just like I don't ask for like, and I don't ask for handouts. I ask for like an opportunity. Like it was legit. Our favorite company was called 5-Hour Wrestling, and like we were cool with the promoter. And I asked him,
"We're this close. I'm telling you, it's not even a joke. We were this fucking close."
What did you say, Pete?
When the pandemic happened.
What did you say?
We asked him to have a match. Like I wanted to wrestle Pete. You know, Pete's obviously a heel. We're both from Brooklyn, whatever. But like, even if we were the fucking, I'm saying we were willing to be the opening show or the pre-show. Man, we just wanted an opportunity to prove that, like, look, we could fucking do this. Oh right, we were gonna wrestle Joe and
Alex.
I forgot. See, that's even bigger. Like we were gonna wrestle one of our fucking friends and his tag team partner. But like I'm just saying, like I was looking for any opportunity just to prove, you know. And it's hard. And that's why the reason everybody runs in Jersey is because Jersey's a fucking free for all. There's a lot of rules in New York. When they made UFC and MMA legal in New York City, it changed the rules for professional wrestling. Even though professional wrestling is quote unquote predetermined fate, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it changed the rules for pro wrestling. So now if you run a show in New York, you have to have an ambulance on.
It's pretty much schools.
Yeah,
we had to have an ambulance beforehand.
But now you would if you didn't have an ambulance, you would still run the show. Now you have to have an ambulance on site, like a whole team. That's like an extra like $5 to $7 grand a show. You know, plus you got the fucking commission. And the commission doesn't let nothing fly. You can't do suicide dives. You can't touch the guardrail. You can't use fucking weapons.
Yeah.
Like, God forbid somebody fucking bleeds a little bit, the show gets shut down. It's fucking anarchy. It's
Remember that
nuts.
intergender match that got the show shut?
Yeah, you can't do. They didn't want to do intergender wrestling. The commission one year, he tried to shut down a fucking match because the main event was a man versus a woman.
He did shut down that time. He shut down the rest of the show. It was
Yeah,
the main
I was
event.
saying, he shut down their show during the main event.
That's horrible.
That's how strict it is here in New York. Then you just fucking go over the bridge to motherfucking Jersey, and it's free for all. Fucking light tubes, glass, guys versus girls. You can fucking punt a midget. Nobody gives a fuck.
I'd punt them. That's easy fun.
Throwing them off of the bridge.
That's what I'm saying. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Let's move the bridge after I pump the midget. That's fine.
But that's why people make jokes all the time. Jersey's a flooded wrestling market now because it is. It's
Jersey is oversaturated.
It's oversaturated.
There's a million companies in Jersey. It's insane.
You hear about like your SWFs, right? And like ICW and GCW and all that. There's so many smaller companies that run like big venues with like 10 people in the crowd, and it's like, how did you afford this? And they don't pay. Like there's a show in Camden this weekend. No idea who anyone on the fucking card is. So like, just anyone. They don't even have a ring yet.
How's that work then?
No ring
Fucking not.
Dude, you remember, I don't know if it was in Jersey, but do you remember that clip that went viral? Wasn't it like Nikolai Volkov versus somebody they wrestled on?
On the college wrestling
on
mat.
the college wrestling mat, and it was a legit indie show.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Jersey.
He did an Irish whip, and he pretended like he hit the ropes.
Yeah,
When there was no ropes?
it was Nikolai Volkov, and I forgot who he wrestled. Another old timer, and it was an indie show, but there was no ring. The ring was like a fucking gymnastic mat.
So they pretended like there was a ring there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wrestled as if it was like an actual wrestling ring. By like body slams and fun back body drops,
Hitting the ropes
that didn't exist. Oh my god, Jesus!
I gotta watch that. That sounds entertaining. I mean, it's entertaining, right?
It's
if
on,
you Google it, you could. I mean,
yeah, it's on YouTube. If you YouTube, it's just like Nikolai Volkov, indie wrestling. It's probably like the first one that comes up.
Dominic's Wrestling Show says, "You're awesome, Pete. You were my favorite in GTS."
Were.
What do you mean were?
Hey, they said were, so I don't know who they are now. I don't know. Someone said it was Fat Lash, the last pay per view you guys were on, Pete. If that's true or not.
I don't know.
No, I was just what? We just did a match recently.
But I guess it didn't count as a pay-per-view.
Oh my god. Well, maybe y'all should watch Extreme Tools then.
That started today.
That's a sneak peek for you.
Watching 3 streams right now. How the hell are you doing that?
Sir, what kind
This
of
man's
time,
got like
what kind of time do you have to have 3
TV
streams?
and a
How do you
phone.
pay attention to 3 streams?
Well, the sad part is they're my mod on mine and they're a mod on somebody else's, and so trying to do that is probably fun.
How
Do we have anybody asking questions or no?
No, just people saying that they love you guys, and
We love you
Aw.
And we love you. We love you. Buy our shoe.
too. Okay, so what about you? You want any more questions?
Public pro wrestling tees.
Whatever you man.
so Ed, do you see yourself making it into the WWE AEW as a referee?
Oh, no.
Can we talk about how you're from fucking New England and you have a Bills Mafia t-shirt on? Can we talk about that for a second?
Didn't we already describe? Yeah. I'm from New York, though.
Yeah, but how do you this kid's a fucking Miami Dolphins fan. But
I'm
like,
sorry for you.
You're in straight enemy territory.
Oh yeah, don't I know it? I mean today somebody bought Patriot stuff and I ended up having to like put it in a bag, so I like bent it so I didn't have to look at it.
The absolute disrespect of Patriots fans.
I can't stand Patriots.
Dude, they're
The worst.
no. I think Dallas Cowboys fans are the
You
absolute
fucked up
worst.
there, Keith.
Yeah,
I used to live with Cowboys fans.
oof, Cowboys fans are the worst. There's more Cowboys fans in New York than there are like in Dallas. They're the absolute worst fans ever.
What's wrong with the Bills though? You bring up the Bills Mafia. I mean, yeah, they like to
No,
throw things
no,
on
nothing.
the.
Nothing wrong with the Bills.
It's just
you're
fun.
in enemy
What's
territory.
wrong with the bill?
His
and-
girlfriend's a Bills fan.
Yeah,
And she thinks that her team's gonna beat my Dolphins, but
Pal.
they're not.
bro.
Pal, they're gonna
shut
beat
your
the
mouth.
Dolphins. Sit down.
Shut your mouth.
Sit down.
I can't wait.
The Bills are going to be the top
Bills are winning the
team
division.
in the division.
Come on.
I can't wait for her to eat her words.
Because Cam Newton's gonna take
Miami
the
has the
Yeah.
Dolphins, the greatest football
Oh
team.
my god.
Dolphins are still there though, huh?
I wouldn't say they're there on paper.
Listen, we got Tua. He's gonna
He's
represent.
gonna break his hip and then he's gonna be out for the season.
When the Dolphins win the Super Bowl, you're gonna eat your words.
1972.
When the Dolphins win the Super Bowl, wake up from your dream. Yeah.
Oh, like when the Knicks win the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
That's gonna win the
yes,
Super Bowl.
We're a double. We're a
They're
double
gonna-
sport team.
They're gonna win the World Series this year because we're in a fucking pandemic.
Yeah, I'm okay with
Listen,
that.
I don't.
I'll
think-
take the
I'll
asterisk,
take-
man. I don't care.
There's no fucking asterisks. Pal.
Shortened season.
It doesn't matter. It's still a season.
I don't think the Dolphins are actually going to win the Super Bowl in our lifetime. To be honest with you.
No.
He's just gonna turn off his PlayStation when the thing's over.
They'll win eventually. Every dog has its day.
Yeah, no.
So the Nets.
We're going to get ours first.
What the Bills?
Most
Yeah,
likely, probably.
yeah.
Although I like to talk about the fact that
They think that your quarterback's better than fucking Patrick Mahomes, which is a joke.
nobody says that at all.
Only Madden. In Madden, it's only his throwing power because Josh Allen can throw the ball. He just can't throw it accurate.
Yes, we've noticed that recently.
Yeah.
A lot. I'd just like to bring up the fact that between the years 1989 and 1993, the Buffalo Bills went 0-4 in the Super Bowl and lost once to our New York Giants.
Yes, they also lost to the Cowboys. What's your point?
We don't like to talk about that one.
Neither do I. But hey, you brought up
Okay.
Super Bowls.
But 0-4 in back-to-back Super Bowls.
That takes skill.
It's been it takes a lot of skill. It also takes skill to, take a field goal and go completely left on that one. Losing
Put it on,
19-18.
normal.
Yeah, you know how hard that is to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His girlfriend and mad and she does it a lot.
She thinks that Josh Allen's fucking.
God's gift to Earth.
God's gift to football.
No, wait. Who's the running quarterback?
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, she thinks that
She's
Josh
the
Allen's
white
Lamar Jackson.
You white Lamar Jackson. It's rough. It's tough. It's tough being stupid, isn't
Oof, them's his fighting words.
it? She's gonna watch this later. Just go off.
She should be watching you now.
Package
So-
pile driver. Someone says Dolphins suck, Bills suck. Hey, I agree with the Dolphins, but wait, leave the Bills out of that.
I mean, truth be told, I can give two flying fucks about the NFL.
She doesn't like football.
What about the
Doesn't
XFL?
like sports. So that's
Exactly.
wrestling.
I only like wrestling. If anything, if I truthfully support a franchise, it's the Yankees.
I like the Yankees.
Come on, guy.
I don't watch it in a while, but I haven't watched since Jeter was there. So to be fair,
I don't understand how people from Buffalo can be Yankees fans when the Toronto Blue Jays are literally 15 minutes away across the border. It makes no
That's not a
goddamn sense.
15-minute drive from Buffalo to Toronto.
who says I'm from Buffalo?
It's literally. Oh, it was. That's right.
Hello, as soon as
Buffalo,
we got past the
Niagara.
border, that took forever to get to Toronto.
Who says I'm from Buffalo? I was born nowhere near Buffalo, about 2 hours away.
Bills fan then.
I like Buffalo Bills logo when I was a kid.
I hate this. This is the worst.
Well, that's how Tommy became. Tommy became a Bills fan, Dolphins fan.
He
because
likes
got
the
drafted by
Dolphins.
in football.
Yes.
That's how our friend Tyler became a White Sox fan because he got drafted by the White Sox at a baseball game.
in the show. Ridiculous.
Okay, so what about basketball? I don't like the Celtics.
We just don't like basketball.
I don't like basketball.
No.
I mean, if I say we're gonna choose, we're gonna choose the Nets, right?
Nets over Knicks because Knicks are trash.
The Brooklyn Nets. You're not gonna choose.
No, he don't
No,
want
they're
to call
from
them
New
the Brooklyn
Jersey.
Nets.
They're from New Jersey.
They've been the Brooklyn Nets for like 7 years.
I don't give
now.
a fuck. They're still the New Jersey Nets to me.
Nets
With
over
Vince
Knicks.
Carter and Jason Kidd.
Was that the last time we watched?
Knicks are trash.
See, to me,
Actually,
this
no.
is gonna shock you guys because I like the Bulls.
Hey, you're a fucking front runner now, guy.
Bandwagon.
What are you gonna say? You have a fucking Michael Jordan jersey at home too?
No, but that's why I like them.
Oh god damn it! At least he's not a Lakers fan like Jay.
See, they like hockey.
Hey, we're hockey guys.
Hockey, okay. I don't like the Bruins.
Let's go Rangers.
Fuck the Bruins. Let's go Rangers.
It's all about the Calgary Hitmen.
He's gonna be a fucking Islanders fan. Watch.
Dude.
What's your favorite hockey team? Devils.
I don't follow hockey. I mean, unless like, do the Mighty Ducks count?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All right. We'll take it. We'll take it.
I was like, I can give 2 fucks about hockey either. But if I'm gonna pick a team, I'm picking the Calgary Hitmen. They're like AAA when it comes to hockey, but they're
Nope, that's not how that works.
whatever. I don't fucking know. So who are the Calgary Hitmen then?
It's the Canadian hockey CHL.
Okay, so that's who I support because they're like the Bret Hart team.
So so with hockey, my cousin's husband actually played pro hockey in Canada, and went over to Germany, came back, and he actually has his own playing card, and he's in a video game.
Oh wow.
Oh, where?
Yeah, I don't remember what year it's in, but yeah. If you look up, I don't know if I should say his name, but just look up Paul, I guess. Very generic, I know, but yeah, he was in the game.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Showing your age there, Pete.
Yeah, I know. That's such a good. I
I
always thought it was a special needs monkey.
Wasn't it?
I did. When I was a kid. Getting canceled.
Yeah, you're gonna get canceled. You're terrible.
But I did when I was 5 years old. I was like, oh, I feel bad for that poor orangutan.
Nothing wrong with you.
Oh, yeah, like I'm the only one who thought that?
Yes.
Yes.
No way. There's no shot.
It was a monkey named Paul. I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, but you hear like, hi, I'm Paul.
Didn't it have like a third eye too?
I think so.
It might have been. At the end of
Jimmy Neutron?
no, yeah, and then Jimmy, but there was another commercial where it's like the doctor goes, not a doctor. He just walks away. It's like, what? That's a good one too.
You need help.
Someone said go Steelers. Steelers. I don't like Steelers.
Steelers.
Who's this? Jada Key Evans in here?
No, MNL Ghost. The one that's that they're not. What the what?
I have no idea what's going on right now.
What's going on?
I keep hearing it in my head.
Oh my god! Oh god!
You still on the monkey?
I'm still on the monkey.
Oh fuck!
Oh, I'm legitimately sweating.
All right.
It is so hot here. Oh,
Hey, at least I said the right channel name this time when I came onto the stream.
oh my god, that's so true.
You remember that one, Pete, right?
Which one?
The interview I did with Pete, I pretty much almost said the wrong channel when we started.
Oh yeah.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Yeah.
I'm all checked up on a bang right now.
I'm 6 years old, but I'll kick your ass.
Anarchy. I don't know what that means, but I like it.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Dear Lord, babe Jesus, 6 pounds.
Were you guys able to hear that?
I heard it very faintly. Yes.
Yeah, it's a three-eyed monkey.
Hi, I'm Paul.
DNA Productions too.
Yes. I'm Paul.
No, you want to really see Pete laugh?
Please wait. Can I drink this first?
Yeah.
Please, God's sake.
They have a 10-hour version of that.
Hey, you ever seen the movie Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights?
Yes.
Okay.
Please stop. I'm sweating.
I hope it's Bavarian cream filled. It is Bavarian cream filled. Hubba bubba. These things make my taste buds go bubble matches.
So I've been watching a lot of Shrek, and that just sounded like Gingy the Gingerbread Man.
Yes. He's scratching my floor. Here comes a seizure. This is the happiest seizure of my life.
So this is a standard night for you three, right?
Pretty much.
The corona.
No, get out.
Get out of the house!
UVW Wrestling wants to know, what's your favorite match, Pete, in GTS?
Our favorite match that we've had in GTS as a team?
I don't know. They specifically said Pete. I don't know.
Oh,
Damn, always the favorite.
yeah.
Probably my match with Jimmy Rave.
I was gonna say Robbie E, but
I didn't wrestle Robbie E, sadly.
You
That was
could-
the one person I didn't wrestle.
you could dream, right?
Robbie was always in.
Or I technically did.
But he was
in
always
the
in-
first Christmas Chaos.
Yeah, but he was always in feuds with other people.
Yeah, but I wasn't cool enough to wrestle Robbie E.
Too busy with his
He
son.
was too busy with Tony Emerald for fucking 3 years.
Favorite WWE wrestler question for all of you. What the hell does that even mean?
Y'all know my fucking favorite wrestler. I don't even want fucking. I have like 2 now.
No. It says favorite WWE wrestler question for all of you.
Oh. Favorite?
What the
What?
fuck does that mean?
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand what that meant.
English, motherfuckers, in the
Do you-
chat.
Speak it!
Who's your favorite wrestler? Question. He's basically asking who's your favorite wrestler in WWE right now.
That's what he thought.
Yes.
I don't know my favorite.
Liv Morgan, Kevin Owens.
Oh, that was.
I don't even have a favorite. That's the sad
Liv
part.
Morgan's not my favorite right
Liv
now.
Morgan is
Yes,
your
it is.
favorite.
Yes, it is. Shut up. Yes.
Liv
Alright,
Morgan?
fine. Pick your favorite male wrestler too. Drew McIntyre. Okay.
What?
R-Truth and Liv Morgan. Kevin
24/7.
Owens. Who's your favorite female wrestler?
7-Eleven,
Mandy.
I-95
Okay.
South.
My favorite female wrestler on the roster right now is 1000% Zelina Vega. And I guess I'd have to say that my favorite male wrestler right now is Angel Garza. He's fucking entertaining.
So did you like Selena in Fighting With My Family then?
I don't think she did AJ justice in that movie.
I don't.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like AJ.
She overdid it too much with the slowed down talking during the promo. But, you know, whatever.
For me, I like Bliss right now.
That's fair. You gonna pay $300 to buy her cameo?
Did I what?
Her cameo is $399.
You gonna buy it?
Why would I if I'm gonna be meeting her?
Touche.
Exactly. It's much cheaper doing it that way.
Yeah.
Favorites. I'm surprised no one said The Fiend.
Said who?
The Fiend. Bray Wyatt.
I mean,
I
it
think
sucks.
I think
If
it's
he was
really
undefeated, then
It's
like,
losing its. I mean, I hate to be that WWE fan, but it's unfortunate with what's going on in the world right now and the way they're booking everything. But like, I'm not like he's not even the fucking Fiend right now. He's back to Swamp Bray Wyatt. Like, I'm losing my love for it already.
Yeah.
It's Kevin Owens. Oh wait, it's Pete Corvus.
Uh-huh.
It says UVW Wrestling.
He looks nothing like Kevin Owens, guys. He just wrestles like him.
I know Grim looks more like KO, or used to.
It's true. He still
And
does.
Grim wrestles like fucking Hulk Hogan.
I love his laugh. Monica King loves your laugh, Pete.
Thanks. It's genuine.
Only thing he knows.
You know who else thinks they should wrestle like Hulk Hogan? Jimmy Controversy.
He has to learn how to wrestle first, though.
Boom.
This is true.
Not like he's been in wrestling school for 5 fucking years.
Like he left him.
Oh, great.
He's in this train at SWS.
The SWF.
The way I see it, though, is there's a reason why he's in a costume, right?
Look.
What?
Yo, there's a reason why.
There's a reason why he's in a costume.
Yeah. One, he sucks. Two, he's always drunk now.
So he says. I think he's a bullshit artist.
He might
But
just be like a
it's not our
fucking
business to fucking.
He's a lightweight.
It's
I
not
mean,
our
the kid weighs
business to
95
spread.
pounds.
Oh, I'll spew that kid's fucking.
I'll spread it. He's an alcoholic.
He looks
He's a
like
piece of shit.
fucking. He wants to wrestle like Hulk Hogan, but he used to wrestle like, shut the fuck up, we're in
I'm,
an interview.
I'm sneezing. Go fuck yourself.
You got 3 is your limit. You went past 3.
You have
Shut
like
up.
5. Now you can shut the fuck up. We're in an interview. Some goddamn respect. Jesus Christ.
It's okay to feel sad sometimes.
Anyway, Jimmy wants to wrestle like Hulk Hogan, but he needs to wrestle like the 1, 2, 3 kid.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
And the reason that he's in a mask is because it's very weird. But like anytime he's ever been in a costume, whether as like Slender or Vendetta, he performs better. I don't know what the fuck it is, but he performs better in a costume and a mask.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Jesus Christ. The first time I met Vendetta.
Normally, Grimm puts people in masks because they're fucking smiling and can't, sell properly.
Marzano. I was gonna say the chicken parm.
Yeah, Angela
was
did.
in one too.
Which
Dude, the first day I met Angelo, Grimm beat the shit out of him in the ring because he just kept laughing and smiling
Wouldn't sell for shit.
and wouldn't sell.
That's
so
the one where I got clotheslined by Big Cow.
Yes.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Angelo's the first star to actually decline a interview.
I don't, he's got his own shit going on.
Yeah.
I'll let him do his thing.
I like Angelo a lot, It's no secret that we judge people very quickly on the show.
Yeah.
Nah.
So how terrible he was, so we judged him. He proved himself. He kept coming and got better. There was people on the show that would come every week and still be terrible.
Jimmy.
But not even Jimmy. Guys like fucking Prodigy, like they thought they were fucking
Prodigy.
Prodigy.
Why do you not
Fuck
speak
that guy, man.
You do not speak of that name.
Yo, me and Angela had a fucking banger from that.
Exactly, I forgot you guys.
What about Kirby?
Yo,
Kirby's great.
love
Kirby's
Kirby.
good people.
Love
You
Kirby.
do not slander that man.
Oh no, he's gonna be on
That man
the
is
he's
good
gonna be on the show soon.
Yes.
And so
Make sure you think about the fucking what's the restaurant?
No. No, we do not speak of that restaurant name in front of me either.
what's the restaurant?
We took a trip down to North Carolina last year. In December,
Say no more.
and there was a restaurant
Did you go Foot Rock?
called Cookout. And the way they made it sound, it was a barbecue joint. And I was like, ooh, Cookout. Cookout is the absolute worst fast food restaurant I have ever been in my life. I make it no secret that I hate it. We could have gone to Waffle House. We could have gone to done.
We went to Waffle House after a fucking indie show in PA.
Where I got paid $10.
We drove like 3 hours and Pete got paid $10, and I got bitched at because I mentioned GTS in our promo. God forbid, And
it was the best food I've ever had at midnight.
And Waffle House was fucking delicious.
It was so good. Ugh.
So what made the cookout bad?
It was not advertised well.
They talked it up like it was gonna be great, and it wasn't.
I thought it was supposed to be like barbecue because cookout. When you think of cookout, you think of barbecue and barbecue food. No, it's burgers and hush puppies and unnecessarily thick shakes, which when you finally get it through the straw is absolutely delicious. The best part of that place is the shakes and the hush puppies. The rest of it sucks. I have made it well known that Cookout is the worst place I've ever been.
This interview has gone off the rails. We're not even talking about wrestling.
We're talking about food.
Somebody in the
yes.
chat's actually they said Cookout is cheap, but their shakes are the fucking bomb.
Yes, I think I spent a total of $10 on my entire meal at Cookout, but the shake was the best part. The shake lasted me from North Carolina to the New Jersey border, which is about 5 hours, maybe.
Can you review Joe Dice or Vlad? Joe Dice eventually, I guess.
Don't bring in Vlad.
Vlad.
Don't bring in Vlad.
Vlad.
If he dies, he dies.
Cookout is burger, bad pork, and the cheese bits or bites are greasy.
You know what's funny? On camera, me and Vlad have like a blood feud, but behind the scenes we're cool as shit.
Yeah.
Vlad hates everyone on camera.
Remember when we turned him heel?
Which time?
What?
Which time?
Every time. Every time he comes, we boo him. And then Grim has to cut and he goes, you guys can't boo him. We're trying to make him a face. We're like, no, he sucks. And then we get into arguments.
Oh yeah, so is that how many times does that happen where you guys just go and do your own thing?
We do our own thing. Every episode of GTS, we do our own thing.
You can't tell the crowd how to react, you know, because if you tell us how to react, then it's gonna be it's gonna
like
be
forced and it's not gonna be genuine.
exactly. It's gonna be forced. It's not gonna be genuine.
WWE right now? Yeah. They basically
But
doing
like,
that.
I do get where Grim comes from as the promoter. Like, if you're trying to like, if I'm supposed to be the big baby face and I come out and everybody boos me, obviously the fucking camera's gonna fucking boo us. You know.
Remember we had a cheer. Remember we had a cheer for Vlad when he won the Rumble.
Me and him.
You left.
We were shoot fighting.
You left early.
Me and Vlad had a shoot fight during the Rumble. Remember?
Do you remember when him and Tony Emerald had a shoot fight before Suckus Line?
Yes.
Remember? Sweep their leg! John, I made him laugh, and then he swept the leg.
Was it Grimomania where Tony Emerald had a meltdown and left? Was it Grimomania?
Tony Emerald has a meltdown.
Was it? No. But he was in the middle of cutting a promo, and he got mad, and he came out of the ring, and he left.
Emerald?
Cursed out Grim.
Cursed Emerald. Yeah. Cursed out Grim, and just straight up left.
First of all, like, he wants complete silence around the ring when he's cutting a promo, which isn't realistic because you don't get complete silence ever when cutting a promo in wrestling.
He also laughs every time he cuts a promo.
And he keeps
understand this. The biggest smile on
he tries to be serious and he flubs over his words, so he fucked himself up like twice, but blamed it on everybody else and had a complete meltdown. Threw something at Grim, left, cursed Grim out. I'm fucking done.
He was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" He was so. There was a spot that he got so mad. That was the reason.
It was a match between 2XL, him and Ruby. I don't know.
Yeah, Zach Ruby was like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, I said it the other day. I saw the promo that they did after they beat up the. I think it was the one you guys had your guys' match on. For the tag belt. I said it the other day when I was watching that. I'm like,
nobody's listening because we're checking on fucking.
He was getting legit. He was getting legit shoot mad because they weren't listening to him. Meanwhile, we're checking on Angelo and Dom because they're fucking bleeding.
Because they went through glass.
And he's like, fucking look at me when I'm talking to you. He's getting legit mad on top of the fucking scaffold like an asshole.
We should have.
I don't know if you noticed in the video, but there's a point where like I'm selling, and then I look up and realize that they're holding the titles over the fucking balcony, and I don't trust Tony Emerald enough that he's not just gonna drop the fucking belt. So all of a sudden the light bulb goes off my head. I'm like, oh, I better get the fuck out of here, and I move, and I'm like, thank God they didn't drop the belts,
especially because they have spikes on them.
First of all, the tag titles have spikes on them. Number two, I hate when I see them fucking ragdoll these titles because that was another input on Tommy Salami's part that I pushed Grim to get custom belts made. And then it was like we had them for like, I would say 2 weeks.
And then
they're throwing them around the ring. You get them clanking on the fucking ground.
We broke the GTS title 3 episodes.
Which GTS title? The one that looks like the Winged Eagle?
The Winged Eagle one. One of the thin lines that comes across was literally ripped off.
Episodes in.
Billy Mike.
The worst. I think the one that's worse for wear is the US belt, but I think we've got it fixed now. Thank Christ. But yeah, I hate seeing the belts get manhandled like that, especially the tag belts because they're my fucking favorite, and we've yet to hold them.
Was that Philly Mike you said?
Yeah, he's watching.
Yeah, Philly Mike's watching. Hey, Philly Mike.
Schmuck.
Fuck you.
Wait, he's watching? I don't see him. Oh, he's not in the chat, is he?
I don't know, probably not.
He was just on a couple nights ago, actually.
But yeah, so if I feel like during your interview you said you want the YouTube title. I still stick by that the title that I want is the tag belts. I've been YouTube champion I think twice now. You know, to me it's like
I haven't held that belt since I lost.
Unfortunately I hate to say I feel like the YouTube title has lost a little bit of its like
Dude, we have to get rid of
pizzazz.
We have to get rid of that and the.
I feel like look, GTS is one show. It's not like WWE where you have Raw and SmackDown. God bless you.
Oh, now it's your
I feel like we should only have one major title. Like I feel like the YouTube title, you know, it was the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship. You know, I loved it. You know, but I feel like we should retire the YouTube title, and then the main title on the show should be the GTS Championship. We are Grimm's Toy Show. The main title should be the GTS Heavyweight Championship of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Who should be the one to retire it?
Who gives a shit?
Whatever the fucking it doesn't matter. I think
Have it go away.
the belt needs to be fucking. I don't know.
For old time's sake, it's gotta be Vlad versus Grimm. Don't get any ideas, anyone. It was a joke.
I just feel like I don't know. I feel like in order, like to have, like, I don't know. Like I love Philly Mike and Fran's feud right now for the GTS belt. It's probably my favorite feud on the show right now, and it's legitimate. And it's
You gonna put him over because he's watching us now?
hell yeah.
Somebody's got it.
Sorry.
If anything, I'm putting over Fran. You didn't let me finish.
All right, keep going. God, Jesus.
Fran, out of anybody there, has a bigger set of balls. She definitely has bigger balls than Joe Wolf. She'll do fucking anything, that girl. And Fanti Emerald Jr. fucking sucks.
You see the way
you could fucking clip that and send that to him from Thomas Salami with love. You're fucking terrible. But yeah, Francesca's probably, without a doubt, my favorite person on the show right now because she goes there every week to prove herself. She's fucking fearless, and I feel like she should be GTS champion. Sorry, Mike.
Makes sense. Why not? So going back to Emerald for a second, that episode when he was doing that, I could not take him serious at all during that promo. I was like,
we don't take him seriously when he tries to be serious anyway.
Hello, full disclosure, peek behind the curtain. So he was trying to tell me when we were there that day to film that tag match, and like we had to cut a promo, which we never even got a chance to cut because he fucking started swinging at us when we interrupted his match with Dom. So like we were supposed to interrupt that match and cut a promo, but he just starts fighting back because.
Wait, hold on. Let's cut beforehand. We showed up separately because we came from different.
He was in Jersey helping ICW, and I was coming.
The minute we stepped out of our cars, he was in our faces going, "Yo, this is what's happening during my match. You have to cut this promo now." And we're like, "Wait, what?" We don't even know what we're doing in general that day. All of a sudden, he's like, "You have to. This is where you have to come in." Like, and we're trying to like plan our match with everyone, and he's still over. He's like, "Yo, you have to remember this spot. This is the spot. You have to do this. Like, shut the fuck up, guy." And then
he tries to tell me what I should say in my promo, and not many people do this to Tony Emerald, but I literally stopped him in his tracks and I said, "Tony, with all due respect," I said, "please don't tell me how to cut a promo." And Truex, Pete, and whoever, I think it was Sheeny, was there. They just started dying laughing. And he was like, "I was just saying." I'm like, and I said, "Emerald," I said, "I appreciate you." I said, "But I know," I said, "I'm not Pete Corvus. I know how to cut a promo." And that's exactly what I said.
What do you mean? Pete does the best promos.
You're a fucking bullshit artist.
I can tell you now that you're a liar, and I do not appreciate it because you're
Yo, if this video gets 3,000 likes, we'll post a Pete Corvus blooper reel that's on Little Ized's phone.
Yeah. Make it happen. Make it happen. Who is the best NXT champion ever in history? Someone wants to know.
Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, they're gonna appreciate that. They're big Adam Cole marks.
Hell yeah.
Oh, probably.
He has a boot on.
Yeah, he has a boot and he's trying to get in the ring.
Well, shots.
He was ran over.
Ooh,
that was so close.
Sorry, we're catching up with all wrestling.
Shotzi Blackheart just got killed
She
by.
just almost did. Indy's gonna take a fucking. What's she doing?
Ooh,
Oh my!
that was alright.
That could've- That's her finish. A fucking.
Do we have
boot to
any other
chest?
questions, folks?
Currently, besides what time Manabo's on, no.
Nabo's
But
fucking-
I want no, not Manabo. Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. I want to see you guys have the tag belts again and do the Freebird rule. Because I want to see Ed get in there.
Fucking Tweet It Grim, don't you think that fucking Truex and Onslaught have had the titles long enough? Jesus Christ. It's like the fucking New Day all over again.
Two, right down. Two, right down. Two, right down. Oh no, we have to do it like that. Two, right down. Two, right down. Two,
And
right down.
listen, that's nothing against Onslaught and Dom.
He has also gotten a lot better. Since
As I'm saying, they're both phenomenal fucking wrestlers now.
I feel like Dom has to be a good wrestler.
And I feel like Dom could legitimately be the main champion on this show. Like he could be he could be better than Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Like Dom's a big boy and he can fucking go. He's a fantastic fucking wrestler.
Dom does little boy shit for a big boy.
Like Dom could be fucking YouTube champion, GTS champion. Like, you know, I feel like Onslaught could do something too, but I don't know. It is what it is.
I see a US title, baby. He could be.
I truthfully haven't been there, so I don't know what's going on, if anything has happened. Like, but from an outsider's perspective, I feel like the Family Jewels, Ruby and Emerald, are gonna win the title somehow. And
debauchery.
You know, and I would have no. That is a word. I would have no issues taking the titles from Emerald and Zach Ruby.
I love her.
So this is a shoot. Right, we're shooting, right?
Hal,
Sure.
we've been shooting since we started.
Okay, so what do you guys think of Kurt Bale's conspiracy theory?
Kurt Bale's what?
Go ahead, pal.
His conspiracy theory.
I don't even know what.
Wait, what's his conspiracy theory? Because now I need to know this.
Everybody's out to get Bale.
Yeah. Fuck her, Phil.
Sure.
Sure.
And that he was going on about how he doesn't get opportunities and he's always losing.
That's a bullshit
He doesn't
lie.
get opportunities. He was the biggest fucking person on the show all of fucking last year. Doesn't get opportunities.
I have no words.
I mean, obviously he stays in fucking character. It is what it is. Sorry that I'm a realist. We don't gotta be in fucking character 24/7.
An optimist, but I swear to you,
guys are both
I'm not getting over this.
My only thing with Kurt, and I mean, it is what it is, because I mean, I'm probably in the same boat in other people's eyes. But I feel like he could say stuff to Grimm and stuff about GTS without getting in trouble, whereas other people can't.
He always got in trouble for it.
I always got in trouble. I got fired from GTS for opening my mouth. But then you got somebody like Bale who could openly tweet about how we don't get paid and this, that, and a third, and then, you know, nothing happens.
And then that's L probably no because it's gimmick, brother.
Yeah, just like Dalton. It's a work, brother. We worked you. Yeah, okay, fucking Fury.
Dalton's funny though. Like now, if you don't take Dalton seriously, Dalton's funny as shit.
The DILF.
The Dilf.
The Dill.
ICW has a dunk the Dilf thing going. I don't know if
We don't know if
happening.
he's still doing it anymore.
Yeah, he could be fired. I don't know if that's a she could be. That could be fun though. Just fucking
Gotta hit dad.
straight up super. What?
Just gotta hit dad. Chad.
No, we're all Chad's kids.
I
Or
had to
whatever.
think about that one. They were all Chad's kids then.
What about you guys? You guys have any questions for me? I know Pete had one.
I'm a Bills fan guy. I don't
He
get
asked about
this.
20
It
minutes.
doesn't matter. I just don't get it. Nasty. Oh, yo, talk to him about NASCAR. Y'all are NASCAR fans. Let's go. We can have a fucking 30-minute conversation with the two of you alone.
Conversation, my balls. It's gonna be done in 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, you gotta go.
I gotta go to work, so we have like 15 minutes
Yeah.
left.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, so I just talked to KBA a couple of days ago, and he was saying how he mentioned you, Tommy.
Lovely. What did he say?
He liked to kick you in the nuts.
Well,
I like to kick you in the nuts.
listen. I mean, we're being shoot, right? I told him that if he got better in the ring, I would have no issue wrestling him in front of a live show. I'm not gonna fucking go out there in front of a crowd and he's gonna fucking, bomb in front of people. Like, sorry, I mean, do I think I can hold a match? Of course I know I can. But it's like, I need somebody to be confident in themselves and their abilities. And unfortunately, from what I've heard, right, I don't know, right? Didn't they say like he had a match recently on GTS? Like,
with Justice, and they had to like put it on Patreon because it was so
bad. You know what I mean? It's like, unfortunately, like it is what it is. But it's like, gotta get better, man.
He's just stuck to the rapping.
Although they did know that the match sucked from the get-go, but they tried to play it off.
Were you there for that?
No, it was
CHAT.
But it was
well, I wrestled him on GTS. If Grim books it, sure, but I challenged him for a live event. But now I think for that specific company, me and Pete have other plans. It was LTW. I think we have.
I think you have other plans.
We have other plans now, so KBA is gonna have to wait.
He's on the back burner.
He's on the back burner. There's gold up front.
So Ed, who is your favorite NASCAR driver? I've been hearing a lot that you've been a NASCAR fan. So
who's my favorite NASCAR driver?
Joey Logano.
No,
Jeff Gordon.
Well, yeah, but right now my favorite NASCAR driver is Chase Elliott.
You disappoint me.
My dad when I was little. So Chase Elliott is my favorite.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
You disappoint me.
I disappoint you?
Yes, you disappoint me, man.
Joey Logano, baby.
Was it 17?
Tony Stewart.
What a schmuck. I don't even know.
I like Tony Stewart when he drove the 20 car.
Yeah, I know that's where it stemmed from. Yeah.
I like Ricky Bobby.
Well, so okay, if you watch the video or try to watch the video I did with Doo-Hop, he was talking about how he killed somebody.
Oh yeah, Tony Stewart, he did kill somebody
and got away with it.
It was an accident though.
I thought you said Doo-Hop killed somebody. I went, what?
No, Tony Stewart killed somebody. They were doing like dirt racing.
He kind of ran over him.
Tony Stewart wrecked some guy. The guy got pissed. Got out the car. It was dark and you couldn't really see, and Tony Stewart ran him over.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the kid was like 20 years old, but the kid was like high and drunk when he was racing.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
it doesn't make it better. He fucking ran somebody over.
He couldn't see him.
They had a whole police. I remember because me and him were in Wildwood when it happened. They had a whole police investigation and everything.
Oh yeah, it went for a long time too.
In a locker.
Nunzio says, "Tell Ed the Ref, let's go Mets."
Let's go Mets. You can't see your hat, but that's what they were
I think so. That's Nunzio. That's the real Nunzio, I think, right?
Huh?
NJ Nuns, New York.
NJ? What?
NJ Nuns NY.
That's the guy from Twitter, Nunzio Hop. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Nunzio.
Yeah.
He's not the real Nunzio.
We know it's not the real Nunzio. I thought it was when I first got it. Like, that's not Nunzio. I was very confused. I was like, Nunzio's a Doo-Hop? Really?
Still, probably my coolest experience in wrestling is being able to team with him.
I got the ref that match.
Coolest dude.
I got the ref that match, and I helped
December 9th.
I helped my best friend win that match.
ASCW in a fucking blizzard. You wrestled Kurt Vale and Hollywood Hooligan. I wrestled Doo-Hop and Grimm.
You ready? No.
I heard them say yes.
Doo-Hop fucking stiffed me.
Doo-Hop stiffed you? I don't see that happening.
Stiffest wrestler in GTS. Don't let him fool you.
No. Pete punched him in the
face.
Pete
punched him in the face by accident in the Regal Rumble, which is hysterical because they had an elbow. There was a long-running practical joke where Doo-Hop made it like he hated Pete, but he really didn't. He was just fucking with him. And
I remember that.
Rumble, Pete accidentally punched him in the face and like was shitting bricks because he's like, "Fuck!" and this guy hates me. And I
literally went. He laughed at messages. Tell Doo-Hop I'm so sorry. We eliminated him, and I got down on one knee. And I was like, "Are you okay? I'm so sorry." And he didn't hear a word I said. And I literally went to him. I was like, "Look, listen, Doo-Hop doesn't like me, but tell him I'm really sorry for fucking elbowing him in the face." And then he texts me. He goes, "Typical bullshit move on your end. You hit me and you don't even apologize.
You're a real dick. Fuck you, but I'm okay. And I went and I text them right away. I was like, did you fucking tell him? Ah! And I'm driving home and I get on the bridge and he goes, text me. And he gives me his number. I went, what the fuck is this? And I call him and I go, hello. And he goes, hello? 1 second, like in an angry voice because he's yelling at his kid. And I went, this is not going to go good. This is not going to go good at all. So he talks to me as I'm crossing over the bridge. He's like, yeah, I'm just fucking with you. I go, you piece of shit. You absolute piece of shit human being. Why? He's like, you can ask Grim whatever you want. I have like the weirdest sense of humor. I like to get people to like hate me. I'm like, what is wrong with you? He blocked me on Twitter. He blocked me on Snapchat. He blocked me on what else? Instagram, MySpace, Tumblr,
MySpace.
Well, it was all a practical joke.
But why
no,
did he...
like for real, I think it's just, I mean, it is what it is. Some people on GTS work snug, Duhop works snug. I remember specifically from that tag match with Nunzio, Duhop was giving me European uppercuts, and he was, I don't know, he was like, European uppercuts, supposed to hit them in the chest, but he was coming up, he was hitting me in the fucking nose.
kind of go chin.
What about Peter Kid?
I didn't wrestle him enough.
I haven't seen him enough. Kid used to hit a sweet 450.
He was, what do you call it? I honestly, he'd probably be the biggest fucking star if he came back to GTS. People love him.
Him or Kid
Peter
Christian?
Kid Christian's doing his own thing, He is making it big on the indies, so you can't hate on that.
I think Tony Emerald was the original Peter Kid.
Tony Emerald?
I think it was
For real?
Emerald.
I didn't know
think so.
that.
I think it was Emerald. I'm not sure though. Don't quote that though, but I think it was Emerald.
Where's Bale the Fat Check?
Maybe it wasn't. I don't even know anymore. But like,
Look,
yeah, exactly.
GTS has a good crop of people right now. Like everyone always like, I thank God I haven't heard it in a while, but now I'm probably jinxing myself. But they used to come at me, not even him. They used to come at me all the time about show up more, show up more, show up more. And it's like, what's your fucking excuse? You jerk offs live in Jersey and don't show up, so fucking blow me. Like, I don't want to hear your bullshit about not showing up, And yeah, we have OG status on the show, but like we fucking earned that. We were the fucking jerk offs that drove down 3 times a fucking week from Brooklyn, fucking gas and tolls, to fucking come play wrestler in a fucking yard, when the show first started. Then it became real for us. We started fucking training, and you know what I mean? Like, now, it's 3-4 fucking years later, we've earned our fucking status on the show, and like some people fucking bitch about it, but like there should be nothing to bitch about. We fucking earned our stripes, Anytime we come to the fucking show, people are gonna be hyped because they know our name.
We always joke about views spiking, but like they really
It's legit. Like when they show up, the views fucking go up.
I joked about it one day on an episode, and then that episode when it aired, it was like the highest rated in like weeks.
So like
whatever.
GTS has a good crop of people right now that show up. You got your fucking Philly Mike Swanson, your fucking Cheney, Joey, Fran.
Cheney,
we can not show up ever again, and like they'll be fine. But like in like 6 months, we'll be like, yo, where's Pete Corvus at?
The next generation, you're saying?
The people that need to like you know what I mean? It's your KBAs, your Justice D. DeVille's. I don't even know who else. Because like Zach Ruby's good.
Zach Ruby's gotten a lot better too.
I don't think like there's like
everyone who's
Hitman Jones is great.
Yeah.
Fucking Joe Dice is great.
Hitman Jones is even at the wrestling. Dude, they're all gimmick and he's fucking.
Oh yeah.
But he's a great wrestler too.
Well, yeah, but he does wrestle. He's good. Like even if he.
Like you're saying, GTS is in good hands.
They're fine. We're just never gonna come back again. That's it. We quit.
It's not that. I don't.
Northeast Parachute.
We're going to the west side.
Time of death, 10:55 on July 15th. Northeast Parachute.
Because like I'm saying, like 2020. I remember back when GTS. It didn't matter if you were going for the YouTube title or whatever it was. Each feud meant something. Like if you watch that first Grimomania, each match was built around us. Just like it is. I guess it still is now technically, but that first Grimomania is like is a perfect point of it.
Every episode was its own match.
But I agree, and I'm saying, but like we took time. Like my feud was with Matt Castle. I was IC champ, I think, and I was feuding with Matt Castle. Like that was people cared about it. Then you had you started off the show with Bull James, but like people cared about it.
That's the second.
I'm trying to think what other matches are from that first Cribomania.
The shows were longer too, weren't they?
Blood and Giant Leather and 3 Stages of Hell.
I'm just saying that I'm not saying Graham, I'm just talking about like I just think everybody like people I think just learn from the past. Like, I obviously shit changes, but I feel like if it went back to that, like that original format from Super Graham's Yard where like we are able to focus, match for match, for like certain feuds and stuff. Like, I think it'll mean more to people when the videos come out.
Or if it wasn't uploads like every single day.
Well, he's not doing that no more.
He even cut back on that.
He cuts down on the uploads.
It's like every other day or every 2 days.
Specifically because there's so much wrestling on TV at a time.
Or at least the 1.2.
So, like as far as I know, he doesn't upload like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
It's not 5:30 anymore.
Yeah, and it's not always at 5:30 anymore.
All different times.
Well, we are also in different times than we were back when OG GTS started.
Like 5:30 Eastern. It was always 5:30 Eastern, so it was like.
I think that would help. I think if he went back to uploading every day, not every day, but the days he did upload, if it was at 5:30, people knew 5:30, boom, like
yeah, but like YouTube out with the algorithm.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know. We don't know the algorithm. So.
Like it's not. Like I don't get the notifications anymore. It just randomly just pops up.
Dude, I've had Graham's notifications on since I started the show. Never once have I got a notification for a video. Swear to God.
Really? I just got it for today.
I think today was the first time in like 3 weeks I've gotten one. I was like, this is strange. We'll see. There you go.
I got one 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
See, I don't get them on my phone, which is wild.
Well, so do you guys get it where too, like, there's sometimes where I get like 30 notifications all at once. At like a random time during the day. Like, it's like I don't know what the hell they were doing, but all of a sudden I just get like tons of notifications and it's like everybody's all at once from like the whole day.
I get mine hours after. Like I got mine at like midnight once and it was like it's been up for like 6 hours. I was like, what the fuck? So I was quite confused by that.
YouTube's broken. That's ScrewTube.
Yeah,
It's still ScrewTube.
I mean, it was on Storyfire for like 3 weeks.
Is that still a thing?
No.
Not that I know.
I don't even know.
And I know, like, he uploaded. I don't know if he did it on purpose. I'm assuming he did it on purpose. There's a couple of videos that you go back, and like the title is like, "Don't upload this, Patreon only," or something.
Yeah,
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
someone got control of his phone.
Oh.
I think that was like the Fennell situation and like RWA.
Yeah, the conspiracy theories.
All of them.
Tinfoil hat wearing.
There's a bunch of tinfoil.
Alright. So, is that it? No more questions in the comments?
Yeah, bro, 'cause
I think
someone's
so.
gotta-
Other than, are you going to be coming to Birmingham anytime soon?
Birmingham,
Birmingham,
Alabama.
Alabama?
I'm assuming that's what they're talking about.
I guess we're going to.
Birmingham?
No, we're on a fucking lockdown.
I'm not going out.
Did any of you guys watch UFC? Apparently it was great tonight.
I couldn't tell you. I could tell you, like, I know the guy Masvidal. That's about it. But I don't watch regularly anymore.
Oh my god, that hurts.
Start plugging your socials at the Ref.
Yo,
Yeah.
plug your socials because someone's gonna go to work.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at 4IZ.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
No
I don't have a Frozen Tuesday. I have a
Agency
T-Public
Public.
/ KMurph1996 on the Twitter bio. It's on the Twitter website thing.
Do you have your own YouTube?
I do have one. I do have YouTube. 4IZ. I have a TikTok at 4IZ.
Oh, I have a TikTok. I didn't know that. Well, I just.
Here's your chance.
Yeah, man. I don't even know the name of it now. What's it? Y'all got my Twitter, Pete_Corvus927. My YouTube is just Pete Corvus. My Instagram is 4 dummy. Instagram is Real Corvus 1995. I didn't lose the first one. Well, we're not gonna talk about that. That's completely different.
I got a Pro Wrestling Tees. I got a TeePublic. I have a What a Maneuver store. It's got a New York Mets logo on that, so you should keep that one. That's a sweet shirt. I have a TikTok. I think that's just Pete Corvus or the Pete Corvus. I don't know.
If you like type in Pete Corvus, I'm pretty sure you'll find it.
I just put up a video yesterday. I have a Facebook page you can go like. I think that's it. I don't even know. I have a MySpace. You can go check that out. if you request me, I'll put you in my top 7. I'll move my mom out of my top 7 for you.
Are we done?
Yeah, my MySpace. Go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna Tumblr too, so peep that too. Don't peep.
Who the fuck uses Tumblr?
They got rid of all the good stuff on Tumblr. So you can't even use it anymore.
What about you, Tommy? Where they find you at?
Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, @TheRealTMO. My Instagram is Tommy_TMO_Zams with a Z. That's about it. I also have a Pro Wrestling Tees, NOT Public. Just fucking go to Pro Wrestling Tees and type in Tommy Salami and my shirts will pop up. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Unfortunately, we have to cut it now because I have to go to fucking work. So.
Yeah, go ahead, buy their merch, buy everything they got. Follow them everywhere. Follow them on GTS as well. And with that, see you guys tomorrow when we talk to Jay the Key Evans.
Oh, that fucking idiot.
Have a great night, guys.
Bye.